Welcome to Exam Sale. In this short guide I will walk you through the syllabus for the SAP Certified Development Specialist, ABAP for SAP HANA 2.0 exam. The exam covers 8 domains with exact weights. ABAP Programming Model for SAP Fiori 14%, ABAP Core Data Services 14%, SAP HANA Proxy Objects 14%, ABAP for SAP HANA 14%, Optimization of ABAP Code for SAP HANA 11%, Implications of SAP HANA on ABAP Programming 11%, SAP HANA Basics 11%, and SAP Gateway 11%. Expect a mix of hands-on tasks, conceptual questions and scenario-based assessments that mirror real development challenges. ABAP Programming Model for SAP Fiori carries 14% of the exam and is rated hard with about 30 hours of study recommended and scenario-based assessment. You will learn the programming model architecture and the evolution from classic ABAP to SAP Fiori. Key skills include differentiating RAP from legacy models, implementing SADL-based OData services, integrating BOPF with CDS, configuring draft handling and using SAP Fiori elements to generate UIs while implementing CRUD operations. ABAP Core Data Services or CDS is also 14% and hard, with roughly 35 hours advised and a hands-on plus conceptual assessment. You will learn to create CDS views with DDL and to model associations versus joins for efficient queries. The syllabus covers built-in SQL functions, defining table functions with AMDP, managing CDS metadata and UI annotations, implementing DCL for row-level security and extending views using append and extension techniques. SAP HANA proxy objects account for 14%, are medium difficulty, and need about 20 hours of study with conceptual and scenario-based checks. This domain teaches how to access HANA native artifacts from ABAP using proxy techniques. You will define and use external views, create and manage database procedure proxies, map HANA types to ABAP dictionary types, handle constant and parameter mapping, use ADBC for native SQL, compare proxy objects with CDS, and manage lifecycle and transport concerns. ABAP for SAP HANA is another 14% domain at medium difficulty, with about 25 hours recommended and hands-on plus conceptual assessment. Focus areas are the code-to-data paradigm and OpenSQL enhancements that push logic into the database layer. You will implement AMDP classes and use AMDP BATIS, debug AMDP in ADT, handle AMDP exceptions, and apply performance-minded constructs like the optimized use of for all entries. Optimization of ABAP code for SAP HANA is weighted 11%, rated hard, and suggested study time is 20 hours with scenario-based assessment. You will learn to identify and resolve performance bottlenecks using tools and techniques. Key topics include analyzing code with the ABAP Test Cockpit, using the SQL Monitor and SQL Trace, interpreting SWLT and SAT results, following SAP HANA Golden Rules for performance and identifying prioritize for migration candidates. Implications of SAP HANA on ABAP programming is 11% of the exam, medium difficulty, with about 15 hours of study and mixed assessment types. This domain explains technical shifts when moving to HANA and how they affect ABAP code. Expect to study column store versus row store impacts, select behavior and table buffering, primary and secondary index changes, implicit sorting in OpenSQL, cross-platform database considerations, data footprint reduction and insert-only architecture implications. SAP HANA Basics represents 11% and is considered easy, with roughly 12 hours recommended and conceptual plus scenario-based assessment. You will cover core HANA architecture and development environment essentials such as in-memory technology, differences between row and columnar storage, and the role of the Delta and main store. The syllabus also includes using ABAP development tools in Eclipse, understanding the persistence layer and Sava points, navigating HANA Studio perspectives and basics of multi-tenant database containers. SAP Gateway makes up the final 11% and is medium difficulty with about 18 hours of study and hands-on plus conceptual assessment. The focus is exposing ABAP data via OData services and building consumable APIs. You will define OData models with the Service Builder, implement CRUDQ operations in DPCX, map CDS views to OData entities, register and activate services, handle query options like $filter and $expand, debug with the gateway client, and implement function imports and media links. That wraps up the syllabus overview for the ABAP for SAP HANA 2.0 Specialist exam. Focus your preparation on hands-on practice, scenario exercises, and the weighted domains listed here, and you will be ready on exam day. Good luck with your study plan.